What's poppin'? It's DJ Miss Jetson, and you're here with the Red Kool-Aid Podcast YouTube. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Look, before we go any further, look down below, tap that subscription button, hit the notification bell, and tap the like button for your girl. Let's get into it. R. Kelly Part 5 and 6 did drop on Saturday. It just basically ended out with talking about how R. Kelly is basically doing the same thing in 2018. I'm pretty sure you've seen the documentary. If you haven't, go back and check it out on Lifetime. I'm not even going to get into all of that. Basically, to end out my parts of my opinion on this whole R. Kelly thing, man, it's time for him to be stopped. The fact that this man still have women in his home, wherever he is, doing the same thing that he's been doing for decades, and he's not been stopped yet. It's time now. It's time. People are out here saying, "Oh well, it's been going on for this and that," and well, what about Hugh Hefner and what about the look? It's not about any of that. This man is out here still ruining not only just the young girls but families. It's time to get him out of here. I was happy to see the one mother who was able to get her daughter out of that situation during this docuseries. Like, it was good to see that happen. Like, people are talking about this docuseries, but that was something good that came out of this. And this is a docuseries that need to be seen. The fact that there are some people still trying to make excuses for this man shows that that's why this need to be seen. And the people that are still trying to make excuses for him need to rewatch this over and over and over again until you get it in your head that this guy is a demon. He needs counseling, prayer, and a lot of other things, along with being locked under a jail for some time for doing this to young women and little girls. It has to happen. It's time to stop giving R. Kelly a pass. It's time to stop. One thing I get tired of is every time something happens in our black community, like let's say a cop kills a black guy, and we're trying to get justice from that. The first thing somebody's gonna say, well, what about black on black crime? What about? Yeah, I understand that that's a problem too, but that's not what we're talking about right now. You're changing what we're talking about right now. We do need to deal with that. We are dealing with that, but this right here needs to be dealt with too. Let's deal with this. Let's stay at the point at hand right now, as the other joints is being dealt with. Like, people got to stop always having to say but what, but this, but that. Fuck all the buts. Right now, we're talking about what this man is doing. Fuck all the Hugh Hefner comparisons and the Harvey Weinstein. Yeah, we know Harvey Weinstein need to be caught too. But that's not what we talking about. We talking about R. Kelly and these young black girls and black women that he has abused, and families that he has ruined for decades. It's time to get him out of here. It's time to stop giving him excuses. We can't do it no more. And then they say he's coming out with a web series called Surviving the Lies. Tell him stop. But you want to know what's funny about him dropping that? There's going to be stupid people out there to listen to him and fall for the bullshit. And that's cool. If you want to do that, that's cool. Fuck you too, because you just don't get it. But for these venues and all these people who try to book fuck, there should be no venue or anything trying to book that man for shit. It shouldn't happen. He's gotta go. I see the different angles people are bringing up. Yeah, I could go really deep into this story with the brothers and Sparkle and this, and I'm not doing that, because right now we need to just focus on one thing: getting him out of here. Because if we just let this go to bed, lay down and get dead and not talk about this no more, all he's going to do is find another 16, 17, 18, 19-year-old or woman, period, to do this to again. Let's not forget the one family at the end who said that their daughter still they still haven't seen her in 3.5 years. That's some sad shit. We gotta get him out of here. Stop giving this man excuses. I'm really saying all that to say that one thing. Stop giving him excuses. He's wrong. Two wrongs don't make a right. So all those, well, what if no, it doesn't matter. Yeah, they're wrong too, but he's got to get out of here too. And this is who we're talking about right now. This is who we're focusing on. This is where we got all the evidence. This is where we can get somebody put down. And then let's move on to the next motherfucker. But right now, he's got to go. Shout out to Tank. I'm glad he finally opened his eyes. I saw his Instagram post where he was like, man, it was hard for him. It was hard for a lot of us. But this guy got to go. He's still, think about it. Right now, there are still girls with him doing the same thing. They're still there. They're brainwashed. This is sad, people. This is sad, sad, sad. We can't sit back and let this happen. Continue to let this happen anymore. Shout out to the muterkelly whole organization and thing that they got going on. I support them. Muterkelly can't do it no more. As much as we may have loved the music at one point, we got to get rid of it. It's just got to go. We got to erase that out of our memory. We got to get rid of him. And for the people who were like, well, if you can still watch the Cosby Show, why can't? Because it's different. It's just different. That's a whole nother topic. And for the podcast, we'll get into all of that. And that will drop this week. We'll talk about that on Friday. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in to the Red Kool-Aid Podcast. Look down below. Hit the notification bell. Hit the subscribe button. And tap that like button for your girl, man. I love you guys. Peace.